Coquitlam-Millardville.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Speaker. Well, yesterday the Attorney General said that she expected people to follow the rules. In fact, she said, and I quote, "We have rules in the Election Act. I expect as the minister responsible for the Election Act, and we expect as government that people follow these rules. That is the expectation," end quote. What the Attorney General doesn't seem to understand is that the rules are not working. Honourable Speaker, can the Attorney General explain why she is determined to stick with a big money system that is clearly being abused?
Madam Attorney.
Madam Speaker, there are all kinds of rules in the Election Act, and I can say with certainty that they are followed by this side of the House. And in fact, one of the parties, the BC Liberal Party, as a matter of fact, is putting up donations so that the public can see who is making those donations. Now, the members opposite do not feel inclined to do the same thing with their political organization, which is most unfortunate. In terms of the lobbyists, who were referred to a few moments ago, Madam Speaker, there are rules for lobbyists, and we expect those rules to be followed by the lobbyists. And in addition to the quote that was given a moment ago by Mr. Archer, I will add I'll give the whole quote here. He said, "We're not really taking a party approach to this at all." One of the individuals who's named within the newspaper story has contributed to a number of political parties here in BC. And given that there's a rather small number of political parties, we'll just make a wild guess as to who one of the other political parties might be.
Coquitlam-Millardville on a supplemental.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Well, the Attorney General actually wears two hats on this file. She's responsible for the Election Act, and she's responsible for the Lobbyist Registration Act. She makes the rules governing the lobbyists who funnel tens of thousands of dollars to the BC Liberal Party. It's the same lobbyist, Madam Speaker, that the Attorney General was pictured canvassing with in the weekend paper. So, Honourable Speaker, is the real reason that the Attorney General won't ban big money because her government just can't survive without it?
Members, is there another question?